Katie who would defend you to her last breath. Katie who married you on faith and chipping away at her confidence in you.
Well, Katie is trying to convince herself so much that Daliah is still alive and this is all a setup, but...
Well, then clearly, darling, clearly this was all part of Daliah's plan. I'm sorry. It's very dusty in here. Do you mind? Do you have anything? Do you have bottled water?
Oh, no, nothing fresh.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Here we are. Vintage, very fine new.
Okay.
I know it's good.
One of these buster drinks, right?
Well, butt busting is what it does after you digest it. But really, it's really not too bad.
Oh. Oh. Darling, you know, I've been watching you. I have a confession to make.
Really?
Yeah.
Ever since that kiss, you just can't get me off your mind.
Oh, never can. No, I'm watching you right from the beginning, right from the start. When you were involved with Lillian, I had no reason to trust you. I didn't know what you were doing. And then, of course, comes Malta. And you helped me bring my family back. And indeed, you put yourself in the line of fire to do it. Without hesitation and without fear.
Lucinda, please. This is starting to sound like you're almost praising me.
A wise man would keep that to himself. Are you ready, darling? Are you ready for my off-the-top-of-my-head advice?
Absolutely, please. That's why you should.
I think it's time for you to get your hands dirty.
Lucinda,
Very dirty.
I cannot afford to make any more mistakes.
Well, darling, you can't afford to let Daliah have her way.
Where is Parker? He is waiting patiently for his mother to come home to him. Where is he? He doesn't want to go away with Rosanna Cabot. What if she never lets him see Carly again? And what about Hal? Poor Hal, your best friend. You're just going to take away his precious little angel and put him with some stranger to him? She said she's family. Yeah, but she hasn't seen him ever until the other day. She doesn't know how to raise kids. In fact, Craig probably knows how to raise kids better than she does, regardless of how much money she has.
Oh, she's also got a court order.
Yeah, and I also have a heart. And my heart is not going to let that little boy go away with her. Margot,
Katie, you tell me where he is. Tell me where he is.
He is with the safest possible woman who's taken care of people all her life. That's all you need to know.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you acting like the Gestapo of child welfare? Don't you have anything better to do than to rip families apart?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Jack and Hal are after the psychopath, and I have no idea what's going to happen to either one of them. And I have a case that I have given all but blood for going before a judge, and I can't be in court. And I have a son who is heartbroken because his girlfriend is on trial for murder, and I can't be there to comfort him. And I have another son somewhere that just flat out needs his mom, and I have a husband, too, who I haven't touched in God knows how long. I'm ready to scream. And why am I not there for the people that I love? Because I'm tracking down somebody else's kid, because our fat-headed brother can't resist a chance to grandstand for a woman that's probably going to dump him in the end anyway. And you little brat, I have saved your butt more times than I care to count. You have the nerve to ask me if
I'm sorry, Margot, please. I'm sorry. I give up, okay? I promise I'll tell you where Parker is. If you just promise me that the next time you have a day off, would you just take it off for a personal day? Because no one deserves it more than you.
Oh, Keith. Detective Hughes. Okay, I'm on my way. Well, let's go.
Well, I was just going to tell you where Parker is.
Ah, a little too late. Come on, Katie.
Wait, hold on, Margot. How'd you find out where he is? Would you say something? You're scaring me.
You think I'm scaring you now? Wait. Not say anything. Just keep it quiet. Sit down. There's nothing you can do about it. And you come in and sit down. And... oh, look at this.
Hey.
My brother and my sister in cuffs. The picture, isn't it? We should make a Christmas card for Mama.
Oh, good thing. Hey, Mrs. Hughes, I am so sorry. Can you please ever forgive me for getting you in trouble?
Oh, Katie, I smelled one of your wild adventures when you brought Parker to me and then left. And since you brought him directly to Mrs. Law and Order Hughes, I decided that you wanted Mrs. Hughes to handle it, so I handled the situation.
Oh,
Listen, this little guy's starting to fade. I thought I might take him up to Hal's office and he could get some rest up there. If that's all right with you.
that's a great idea.
I'll keep you both company.
Good. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, you see, everybody's taking care of everybody else. I think I feel the love.
How is Parker holding up, John?
Well, I'm just wondering how he's not going to become a spoiled little boy with all the attention he's getting from everyone. But it comes naturally. He's a born charmer. I got to get back to the hospital.
What, is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I've got a case in ICU. Listen, tomorrow is the day I usually spend with Parker, and I was wondering if it's all right with you.
Oh, of course. You'd be more than welcome to visit. You know, I'm staying at the Lakeview.
Right. I'll give you a call then. So long.
Bye, John, thanks.
You see, all's well that ends well.
It's up to Rosanna. I haven't filed charges against these two yet, but if you want to take the matter up with the DA...
Whoa, wait, hold on. I could go behind bars for trying to keep a family together? They give awards to people like me.
And you give ulcers to people like me.
Listen, you're not really going to press charges just because I love that little guy enough to know that he should be here when Carly gets home.
Oh, please, Katie, just give Rosanna some time to think.
Oh, you mean it's my decision?
You wouldn't want to throw the book at a guy in love, would you?
Simon,
Yes.
you know, as a guy who spent most of his life as a con man, you, more than anyone, should be able to analyze a scam.
Yeah, well, small-town life has made me kind of rusty.
However, what Daliah's up to seems to me far more deadly than anything that you've been involved in the past. She's not interested in blackmail. She doesn't want the money back from money. So she doesn't want a payoff. What she wants is your life. And your happiness. You've got to be ruthless.
There's one thing, Lucinda, one problem. She's disappeared.
Darling, you international adventure types, don't you have special techniques for sniffing out the enemy?
I don't have any enemies anymore. Well, none that would recognize me anyway.
Okay, let's approach this thing from another angle. In your youth, your misspent youth, how did you go about it? How did you win the women's hearts whose wallets you coveted?
Oh, trade secrets.
All right. There was always one simple rule. Always give her what she wants. But the... No. No, that's crazy. I can't give Daliah what she wants, can I?
Well, it all depends. What are you contemplating?
Well, if Daliah's so convinced that I'm a lady killer, then maybe that's exactly what I should be.
Kill Daliah?
No, I'm not talking about Daliah.
You are very brilliant.
No, I owe it all to you. You led me all down this path. It's all
You
you.
stumbled on the best way for you to save yourself.
I think it's the only way. I have to murder my wife.